more money, Jimo Ibrahim tells CBN governor. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Senator representing Ondo South, Jimo Ibrahim, has charged the new governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Yemi Kadoso, to harness the opportunities of borrowing to improve Nigeria's economy. Ibrahim, who made the remarks during the screening of a CBN governor on the floor of a National Assembly on Tuesday, said the fact that Nigeria's debt to GDP ratio stand about 30% gives the country opportunities to borrow more. His words, and I quote, "I do not know what kind of economic policy you are going to advise our president. Also, why are you afraid of loans? Because the GDP to debt ratio is about 27 to 30%. This means you have the opportunity to borrow as much as 70% of your GDP. Dubai has a population of 12 million people and they are owing $167 billion. They borrowed this money, developed the economy, and are paying it back without difficulty. Is this not the right time to think outside the box?" Yemika was also confirmed as the CBN governor by the Nigerian state on Tuesday alongside 4 deputy governors, Nana Usuru, Mohammed Sani Abdullahi Datijo, Philip Ikazo, and Dr. Bala M. Bello. Now, what have they been using the one that they have been borrowing for to do? Look, I have been saying it is good though if you are borrowing to start a capital investment, start a capital project. Imagine you are borrowing and before you borrow, you don't just go about borrowing money anyhow. Before you borrow, you state it out. This money, what is it for? Is it for a construction of refinery? In the next 4 or 5 years, will we be able to comfortably pay off this particular loan we took without pressure? What are we going to? Are we borrowing this money to pump it into agricultural sector or pump it into rice production and exportation? You get, what exactly are you borrowing the money for? What capital project that in the next 3 to 5 years you go down, this thing go down mature, can't they give you money back where you go use pay away the said loan? It is not by opening your mouth to say borrowing. Why? They have been borrowing to stay in this country, and that's on period. They have been borrowing to steal. So if you're coming out to say they can borrow more, to me it's not sitting well. But again, the man also said that, that they are actually, that they can borrow and use Dubai. And Dubai is a very good example. Dubai, yes, they have been borrowing, but they've invested. I think they're investing in, what's it called, on a particular thing. And that thing they're investing in is working for them. And these people, they are people that they follow a plan. They follow a plan. They really do follow a plan. And they follow a plan and it has been giving them results. So it is not just borrow money, but borrow to invest. And we don't want to borrow after borrowing the money. Somebody will now tell you that they want to use it for food budgeting. They want to use it to repair one thing like that in Aso Villa. Okay. Where is dividend of the previous loan? Oh, that is it. Before you come outside and be opening your mouth to say, make them borrow, let them point to us what they use the previous money. Because they cannot be borrowing and be stealing and be borrowing and be putting all of us in debt. If you like say crazy dey your head now they borrow spend na masses dey pay gbese when they no chop. Make una no worry, one day could be one day. This person don't vex, and it is true. We have the right to come to feel annoyed because at the end of the day, lóòótọ́, they borrow. At the end of the day, we no chop any money inside this money. No be say we want chop. We just want to make this Nigeria dey alright. If they are borrowing to really what's it called? If they are borrowing to really create revenues and create revenues where are going to repay this money at, and truly the money is working for us, I don't think any Nigerian will be complaining right now. So that people can have much to steal, abi. You see what people they talk. This was the same advice they give to Buhari that brought Nigeria to where it is today. Ratio to GDP instead of ratio to revenue. Nigeria is using over 90% of its revenue, if not all, to pay debt. So how are you now getting yourself? Which economy did you study? What do you know? You have just exposed your ignorance on the subject matter. Voila. Buhari votes 77 trillion. Emiloko will borrow 150 trillion. My own is let them, before they come outside and do anything, let them think it through. Make them think this thing through. And me, I've said it, there should be a law that anybody that comes into government, if you are going out down to the last 50 cents, down to the last 50 cents, or should I say 50 shilling, or should I say 50 pan, or whatever they call it, they should do what? They should come out and give, what's it called? They should come out and explain how they spend the money. Jimo Ibrahim, how is Global Fleet doing? How much are you owing Nigerian banks? And how much did you use to salvage Global Fleet? Jimo Ibrahim is a 419. How we managed to get to the House of Senators is unbelievable. Nigerian, shine your eyes on. Okay, all these people have nothing to offer rather than borrow to reloot among, and that is the problem. Borrowing to reloot. There's nothing you want to come outside and tell me now. There's nothing you want to come outside and tell me. If you like come outside and say, no, it's not like that, though. You don't go agree. It's like if people are not getting the message. In an economy, you can borrow to grow or borrow to expand your business. But in a situation whereby you borrow and squander the money, it becomes difficult to pay back. That was the situation in the past. And that is why we need to do what? Before they come outside to preach anything about borrowing, they should make sure that all the money they have collected before have been put into good news. If it is to hold past people on the neck, press their belly, make everything with them chop, come outside back, make we get our money back. No wahala, I did for their back. We did their back. Kajiku. Borrowing more is the same message former Governor Fashola was preaching during the Buhari government until they plunged the country into an unpleasant financial mess because they were busy as they were borrowing, sharing the money amongst themselves. Jima and borrowing and not paying back are like 5 and 6. Go and ask Amcom. Dear Pen Rubber Senator, it was a maze that gave some advice to Emefiele and ended up collecting billions in COVID-19 loans, farmer grants without owning plot of land for farming. Now we use all revenue to service debt. What a huge shame. You even approved everything. You even approved anything